because I was angry with them, not because I hated them, but because I wanted to keep them with me. And as my obsession grew, I was saving body parts such as skulls and skeletons, and eventually I did.
You know what I'm saying? Like they want you to be like, damn, 1,000,000 views on this bitch. That's how she kind of falls into your algorithm too. Because she has so many views and so many she falls right into your algorithm.
No,
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you have to be making some type of compensation for it. Like you wouldn't make that for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it for some type of money.
Can I be honest with you? Can I be absolutely honest with you? Here, just
Nobody cares.
Put all three over there. I don't know. I watch too much
This
call
is
it,
not sponsored by Celsius, but we want to be sponsored by Celsius.
I watch too much yellow tape shit. So like that, tinfoil hat stuff. I'll be honest with you, man. I think a lot of those people that make those bots and make stuff that's maybe not canny to the regular person's eye, because who sees that too? Little boys see that, little girls see that, right? And then grown ass people see that too, and it does something for us too. Whether some guy stays in his apartment because now he got an AI girlfriend, right? Or somebody just even seeing it, sometimes seeing it, you don't want to see these fake boobs jumping up and down, but they look good, right? So it's I honestly think, and I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theory, I'm gonna open up the pot after this, but I think those are countries trying with propaganda. That's how we get distracted in our algorithms. That's how we put things in our mind that, I'm not saying they're bad, but I think too much of something is bad, right? So too much AI titties could be bad is all I'm saying. Like too much AI titties and too much AI vagina and too much AI.
Like I like AI when it's used for stupid reasons, not to manipulate.
I think there's a place for things like that because we've been watching it with Hitachi and the comic books and those shows. Some of those shows used to be really vulgar. And look, we can't deny that in these video games like Tekken and Mortal Kombat and all these games, those women, their body, there's
Dead
never
or Alive was
nigga,
crazy. It was a savage.
There's never been a fat chick in a video game that played a character and was awesome. It's always a fat dude.
Let's see.
It's never been a fat chick. All the chicks all got boobs and ass and they all pretty and they're all bad. You know what I mean? We've always sexualized women like that. So it being in an AI world, like I said, there's a place for it. It just don't have to be fucking all over the goddamn algorithm.
I'm looking on Reddit right now. Chubby female characters who are considered attractive in games or comics. They say May from Overwatch. I don't even know who that is.
My point just got proven. In these games, women have been sexualized. So having AI women,
there's no
Lady
E Honda.
You know what the difference is though? These AIs are talking to you now. Now they're saying that in the ads, G. They're like, you want an AI girlfriend? I can do whatever you want. And you got some dude in the basement that already don't like going outside because going outside is scary to him. So he's like, what? He just sits there in the basement. Yo, she probably provoked him. She said, Daddy, you should buy a bigger TV screen so this way you can see me bigger. Daddy, you should buy an Oculus.
Still doing the women shit on you.
And then all of a sudden, AI's telling the nigga to buy fucking crazy shit that he shouldn't be buying. Because it's being controlled by something. And you get a whole bunch of people just like him that have things in their apartment that they shouldn't have, that are illegal.
You might get a real woman at that point.
But they don't even know that they're helping another country is my point. You know what I'm saying? Because people, come on. People fall far deep in with their bookies. They fall far deep in with poker and gambling. They fall far deep in with prostitutes and women. What makes you think a person won't fall too far deep in with an AI character? People fall too far deep in for video games. How many people just put mad money into video games?
They're going to be what's that movie I saw? Subservient.
Subservient?
Yep. They're going to be like that at some point. Where you're going to have a extremely attractive woman.
That's all she was good for. Yo, but
that wasn't what she was good for.
What?
Being what? Sexy?
In that movie? What, her acting was phenomenal? Bitch, you played a robot.
Yeah, you can be as played as you want because you're not real. You're a robot. You ever met a
As a cheating role.
You just gotta be like this and just
Yeah,
stare blankly at this
that's a
face.
cheating role.
That's a
You-
cheating role.
That's a cheating role.
Still good though.
Yo, introduce the pod, yo-yos.
So what's up, everybody? It's your boy Richard Picasso. We here with G out of character.
Hey, yo.
So beautiful Thanksgiving just passed. You know, this is Sunday. Just relaxing.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up real soon. You know, had an amazing weekend. I fortunately didn't get to spend it with family
Get
because I was
those
doing
credit cards ready.
Yes. And if you're a bi-weekly person like me that gets paid,
I just met somebody that gets paid once a month.
ooh, what do they do for a living?
I'd rather not say. It has some.
See now, see when
They
you
work
say
in
that.
they work in a school setting. They work in a school setting. They take care of like some type of paperwork for a school or something like that.
Okay, yeah,
But they get paid once a month.
yeah. There's jobs you get paid monthly. There's some jobs you get paid
Yo,
annually.
you gotta have crazy budgeting skills for once a month. I'm not
mean-
saying it's impossible, but your rent is due once a month as well. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you're getting like a
But
very,
she don't pay rent though. She don't pay rent though. I think that's an anomaly there too though. She don't pay rent.
so she gets like a good.
She just
sum
worries
of
about her bills. Yeah.
So she gets a large sum of
Yeah, I
money
guess
every
her
month.
situation is different.
My
But if
mom gets
somebody
paid
had
monthly.
Yeah, but that's different. She retired.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about if you had a lifestyle and you go out and you're
you got a
20,
lifestyle and be retired.
not the same lifestyle from 20 to 30. Not nowhere near the same. You can, but
Unless you got sugar daddy or some shit.
not even the price of it. Just, you be old out there in the streets.
True.
You be old out there in the streets. You can. But you be a cougar out there with these
Yeah.
fucking hot ladies. And you got something on you. You go up to a young nigga and be like, I'll cook and you fuck me tonight. A young nigga be like, okay. Yeah, okay. You got a young 20-year-old dude? Okay.
And sadly, there are people like that in this world
What?
that just like, oh, I'll cook for you. You fuck me today.
What's sad about that?
Cause why would some random stranger that you never met, don't know who they are?
I mean,
comes at you, hey, I want to fuck you. You don't know if you're gonna get kidnapped.
there are extremes where yes, all those negative things are there, and I get it, and but I think there is also a world where people do communicate with things that simple. You know what I mean? Like these dating apps only thrive and survive and are able to have a pay model because
There was never a pay model if you remember, like me.
But I'm telling you, because it works.
Yep.
It works that somebody will hit somebody up, and just for a fuck, it'll work.
I even see AIs in fucking dating apps.
But look, just for a fuck, it'll work. Imagine you don't want to just fuck, though. Imagine you are just that dude or that chick where this is the way you vet somebody. You vet somebody by being, hey, I saw your pic. I like you.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what you
I
do.
saw
That's what you're
lived-
supposed to do.
I saw you lived in the area. Listen, I normally don't do this. I don't know if you would feel comfortable with it, but I was gonna make some dinner. I want to invite you over. Would you like that? And then you vet them real quick. If at the door you get a creepy feeling, go somewhere. You know what I mean? If once you there, you be like, psh, and then that's it. You know what I mean? He ate your food, and then he eat your bush, and then you send him on his way. And a homie would be happy with that. A homie be like, yo, word? Show me my bush. You know what I mean? Like, or vice versa. Some
Maybe it's just me because I'm very cautious about everywhere I go.
you should be
every
cautious.
person I met.
You should be cautious and never believe a picture because them pictures nowadays, you seen what AI could do. AI could take a picture and then send you something that you like, oh, she bad. Then you get to her and she's like, I'm at the third table with the red rose. And you count one, you count two, and there's two bad bitches at the first two tables. And then when you get to third, there's a creature there. And you're like, no, she's.
Right.
And then you text again because maybe you thought you read wrong. Maybe she thought it was the third table on the left side. Yo, which side you on? Are you by the big window? Yes, I'm by the big window. Oh, shit. Okay. Block. Delete. You turn your merry way that way and get the fuck in your car and get out of there.
You stood her up.
Nigga, ugly bitches and ugly niggas know when they ugly and they know if they lying.
Sometimes they don't.
But they know if they lying.
There's two types of ugly people.
If
People
you
who know
lie-
they're ugly and run with it, and people who don't know they're ugly and still run with it.
If you lied to get the date though, automatically in my book, you deserve to get dubbed if what you offered on picture is not what I see in person. You know that, right? Like, I'm gonna tell you something.
I'll tell you.
You
I'll
can
tell you
get
2
dubbed
instances.
for that reason. It's just common
Like
sense. Like,
2 of my homegirls got tricked.
don't
like
take
that.
a picture from this angle where you know your fucking thing don't
Fupa,
show.
your fupa is out.
Don't take a picture with the fupa off. And then when I get to you, and then when I get to you, you sitting there like this at the table waiting. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't take a picture with the butt pants. You know the pants with the butt pads in them?
Butt pants.
You know, you take a picture with the butt pads, you're like, oh, she got a fat ass. You get to her, you go, and then you actually get with her, and then you're like, and it comes off, you're like, what happened? Put the pads back on. Like,
You can't.
well, you gotta hit it. You gotta make a hole in those pants and hit it with the pads on.
Well, I remember like one of my friends. I won't say his name because
Say his name.
no, her name actually.
Say her name.
You know them. That's how. And
They don't know them.
They had a date on OkCupid, and this guy was like, "Oh, he looked great in his picture." He said he was like 6'2" and stuff, like handsome dude. As soon as he get to the date, he's like waiting, looking for him, and there's like a crowd of people because it was like they met in Bryant Park.
Okay.
And there's like a bunch of people there. She's like looking for him. And she's like, hey, I'm over here. Where are you? And then the motherfucker comes walking up. They were the same height. She's 5'3". And his face, he kept saying he had like, he looked like, what was that dude's name? Morris Chestnut. This nigga looked like Boris Hessenbutt.
But you see, that's what I mean, though. If you're going to be dishonest with how you lead with your introduction, then anything that comes thereafter is warranted. If I don't accept you because you lied, or I don't even show up because you lied, that is on you for lying. There's no reason. There is a person for everybody. Sometimes I think people that are less fortunate to like have, because, you know, being good looking is a privilege, and there's levels of being good looking. There's levels where you get everybody agreed upon, oh, that's a really, really pretty person. And then you get levels where somebody be like, nah, nigga, what do you see there? That bitch is not fucking. There's levels to what somebody sees in their
beauty's
optics.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, you know, so, you know, when you think about it like that, people that are less fortunate to land into any of those beauty characters,
God bless you.
When you're less fortunate, you should understand. This is a really fucked up way of me telling you something. You should understand that you can't always reach for the stars. You can't. You can't go ahead and want to date Halle Berry when you look like Shrek. It doesn't work. It's not the movies. You like it doesn't. And Shrek sometimes gets Halle Berry, but most of the time his name is like, you know, Justin Trudeau or something, and he's like the prime minister, and he got Katy Perry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he got accolades.
Yeah, you got accolades besides being ugly or
so
like.
That's how you got to make up for your ugliness with like being an overachiever and stuff. Like you got to be the really funny guy or the very athletic guy. Like you could be brolic and working out, but your face look like fucking like you can make monster cookies with it.
And look, you know they say that she'll fuck the janitor. You know what I mean? And you know why she'll fuck the janitor? It's not because he makes $1 million a year. It's because he knows what he has to offer to her. Just the mop. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole end stick of the mop. Women, this is what I mean. Everybody, you should just focus on what you're good at. You know, if you're ugly but you're good at things, just focus on the good. Don't worry about being ugly.
Focus on the good.
So what's on the agenda, yo-yos? How was your night?
It was good. Saturday, I went into the Palisades Mall in West Nyack, New York, which is like a little past Yonkers. The goddamn that former Tapestry Bridge. It used to be called the Tapestry. Now it's called the Mario Cuomo Bridge, which I'm glad they fixed it because that bridge was rumbly as fuck growing up.
Oh, yeah. I'm not too fond of bridges.
Well, because I remember being a kid and then going over there and you just...
Yeah, see, like, I don't pay attention to it, but...
I do, because I'm over water and...
But that's why I don't pay attention to it, because I'm in love with construction and masonry work and just how, you know, civil engineering, how these things were built. You know, I go deep dive and I look into it, and I can't get enough of it. Like, yo, these engineers are remarkable
Like
to
even back then.
yeah, to build these things over water, in water, and know that the way the design is has to hold this amount. That's why a lot of these bridges do get redone because they didn't expect the amount of traffic to be crossing over them when they were built. So now that they got more traffic,
Yep.
these bridges become what you just said. Oh,
Fucking wobbly as shit.
that's why they had to fix all of
Yep.
them. That's why they get, that's why, like I say it all the time, BQE's falling apart. They don't know what the fuck to do.
They started. I mean, I seen some new like intersections. I mean, not intersections. Like highway parts they built.
See,
Like,
I
you get
hate
off near the
construction
junction.
people. I hate construction people, but I know you need them. I know you need them because we got these feats that are like amazing, but I hate them. I hate the fact that like permits and everything, everybody takes long to get the work done. I have a feeling back in the days when they were building like the pyramids or building anything that's structural wise, I think they did it as fast as they could. Everybody helped out, everybody worked and added, and we did it, right? Now, nigga, they're chopping up sidewalks, and it takes 3.5 weeks for that sidewalk to get done. It's literally an 8x8. What are we waiting for? What are y'all waiting for to come back and do the sidewalk? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it the construction company at fault? Is it something more? Is it a conspiracy? Is it money? You know what I mean? Like, what is it?
I like how he just randomly gets up as he's talking.
I need to check the cameras. But yeah, like what is it? Why does the construction take so long to do nowadays? Why can't it just get done? Yo, when they're putting up buildings, you see Long Island City in the past 10 years? Long Island City in the past 10 years got all these buildings over there.
Yep, randomly.
Look how fast they put these buildings up. But they can't fucking fix our corners or our fucking streets.
That's
What
more of
about
a
when they tear up the street and then put it back together and it's worse than the way they did it?
Well, builders go because of like real estate development companies buying land and then building buildings on it. The cities that's like city stuff. Like
My point is that the same integrity, if I can see a level of expertise done by a job by a group of people, I know that it's possible for another group of people to do it.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Will it
possible.
happen? But I don't know.
I think construction should be treated more like a. Don't shoot me, niggas gonna shoot me for this one. I think construction should be treated more like police, firefighters. Like I think construction should be
Government workers,
city workers that are all vetted, that we see what they make. They're public servants. We see what they make a year. You know what I mean? I think that construction should be like that, not fucking lotteries and whoever. You know what I'm saying? Because
like most of the
look at these construction companies that aren't worthy, yo-yos. Not to cut you off, but think about it, nigga. What about the people that are hiring migrants? What about the people that don't have the right people working, not wearing steel-toe boots, not aware on the job sites? They're not vetted properly. That's when you get effed up roads after they do it because there's no job integrity.
Hey, look, it could go down as simple as I'll give you a true story right now. My sister had a bed in here, and the guy was supposed to put the little knobs to like open and close the
Yeah.
How the motherfucker put them inside?
What did he put inside? The knobs?
He put the knobs from the inside.
No, he didn't.
I swear on my grandmother's grave and my grandfather's ashes. I will get my sister right now and call her and tell you.
No, I believe it.
I'm telling you for a fact.
How many knobs?
It was for four drawers.
Wait. So how did you open the drawers? You opened it from the bottom?
We had to hold it from the side, and then we told him to come back and fix it.
Did he fix it?
Yeah, he fixed it, but it's like,
what did you say?
What the fuck did you think about that for a second? How the fuck we gonna open these drawers with no knobs, nigga?
Yo, I don't know how people get these jobs and keep. But that's my point. If it was a, God bless you. If construction was a job under the city, you know what I'm saying, federal job or something like that, then I think we would pay attention. And then that's bullshit because, even in those jobs, there's fucking dirty people.
Oh yeah,
right? There's fucked up.
Everywhere.
There's corruption everywhere, yo.
Anyway, we're going man.
All right, so what you did yesterday?
So I went to the Palisades. Like, if you've been to the Palisades, it's a mall that's in West Nyack, New York. It's been there for pretty much forever. Helped to bring money to that part of the city. well, not even city, part of that part of the town. And shout out to New York Internationality and Mila News, and they gave me a platform to perform at their Creators Con, and it was pretty cool. Like it was near the ice rink on the fourth floor of the mall, and it was in a room, like an auditorium like room.
That's dope.
Like it was cool. My own, like the people there were cool. Like they all, they say what's up. It was friendly. I met Mila for the first time. He was friendly.
Oh, you never met him before?
Never met him before to that point. And he was cool. The DJ was cool. Very down to earth. I gave him my music. I airdropped him on my music. He had it all set up. And, the people were like, vibing out to my music. Got great feedback. Supported him. Bought a $20 shirt because he had a little Black Friday sale. And my only criticism I would say was the ambiance just looked like.
Hey, relax. Relax.
No. I said the people weren't bad. The vendors were real cool. The stage.
It's like to get a nigga in trouble.
It just no.
I like to get a nigga.
Like it's just the setup just looks so bland. There was like no color. It was like all walls were beige. Like when you go to like certain.
It deserved more.
Yes, it deserved like a better setting.
Yeah, it deserved more.
Like it's like you walk in a room and you just see like a bunch of people selling stuff. Like it just felt like.
It just felt like they wanted your money and they didn't offer anything back. They just brought everybody together. There wasn't anything to look at. There wasn't anything to. The vibe was cool.
There was stuff to look at, but it wasn't like interesting things to look at. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. It's like I'm not being messed up.
But like I told you in the car, sometimes opinions like that should help the situation. Should anybody hear this and don't take it the wrong way? It's for you to get better. You know what I'm saying? Because what they did do good, like I told you, is marketing. God bless you. They marketed it so good that they were able to bring all these people together. So you did
it's a 2-day event.
You did something great with the marketing, but now you got to give us a little bit more with when we're there.
Yeah, and then when it came to even performing. It's like
the mics were bad?
No, the mics were great.
Okay.
But it's like you didn't give us a set time to perform. You didn't let know when people go on. Usually kind of day before, they'd be like, hey, everybody, you're going to go on at this time.
There was no communication.
There was no communication on when we're going to perform. Because when I got there, I'm like, hey, when's the performance part? Oh, hey, you want to go now? I'm like now at 4:00? All right, cool, fuck it. And went right up there after 15 minutes. And then I performed, and then I chilled for a good 20 minutes and dipped. And it just felt like, damn, why did I perform that quick? And it's not like there was before, all right, guys, we got a new performance coming up. He kind of did that for me because he knew I yo-yo and stuff, so he knew people were and what also made me a little uncomfortable was because they were playing music and there was kids there. I always feel uncomfortable when there's songs where there's cursing and there's kids running around and they're cursing and then all my songs are cursing, so it's I kind of had hide the cursing parts in my songs because I don't want to be fucked up to the kids. And I was
they can try to rap.
And I was fuck it, they playing all this shit. I'm gonna fucking curse too.
You
fuck
were cursing?
Shit ass bitch cunt shibbity doo wop. I don't care.
You was cursing?
Yes. I played the signature songs and I ain't give a fuck at that point because if you don't care, then I don't care. It's not going to be
about your kids.
Look, this is what he looked like.
It is a little strange the world we live in. That.
All right, let me go a little bit further than that. Then. So,
if you did a concert, if you were invited to a concert. And you can't help who's going to be there.
Yep, you don't know who's on the list or anything.
But you're getting paid. Now, you do happen to spot kids on the walk-in. So you ask, inquire, yo, there's kids in there? Oh, yeah, it's 12 and up. It's 11 and up. It's 10 and up. And you over here talking about suck my dick, lick my asshole, bitch, cunt, ass, dip, yeah. And do you change your shit up?
There weren't 10-year-old kids there. They're probably less than that.
All right, so if there's kids like that at your concert and you do you change it? Well, you obviously didn't. You went through with it.
I got booked for it. I'm gonna do what I got paid here to do.
It's your fault y'all kids in the
Yeah,
building.
it's your fault. You knew what you were coming to when you bought the ticket. You know about my acts.
Your fault.
Like,
It's
don't,
your fault.
because this is misconception that people only think
Your
I
fault.
just yo-yo, but then when they hear me rap, they're like, oh, he wow, he be cursing and stuff. Like, buy my album, you know this.
I mean, it's not only about my.
I mean, but it worked out in my favor because, afterwards, had a good time. Like, it was supposed to be like, there was supposed to be other things happening, but afterwards, I got to chill with like this girl I know, and it was really awesome.
Clean your nose. You got
Sorry,
boogers.
Malik. I got
Yeah.
boogers. All right, let me get the paper.
Yeah, he was doing an ounce up before he got here.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
I didn't even say the word. I said I paused. Yo, you know what happens when he leaves me alone, right? I get to talk to you guys on a one-on-one person. What do I want to talk to you guys about? I have no clue. Oh, he's back. Don't tell him what I said.
Shut up. All right, I'm gonna pretend like I don't know. I don't care what you said. I laughed.
I didn't say nothing.
I don't know what you said.
I didn't say that. Ask them.
You just sat here quietly.
Ask them.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna watch this back later.
You don't even know what timestamp is. You gonna look for this.
Fucked up. If it's fucked up, delete the episode.
I'll still have it. I'll keep reposting it.
All right, so
Well, you'll delete it every day while I repost it.
yep. Flag your page and all that shit. But yeah, I got to chill with this girl.
It's on your page.
Can I finish my story?
Yeah.
So we chilled with this girl. We went to the store. Yeah, we went to a spot called Johanna's Bakery at E.T. Deli. And it was really not E.T. Deli, E.T. Thai. And food was amazing and incredible. And that's how I ended my night. We chilled.
I thought you were gonna get like deep and dark. I thought y'all went to like the Club 69. Y'all had a fucking
Nah.
a cucking night. You
A
know what I
cucking
mean?
night.
Niggas was chilling.
Yeah, we were chilling.
We woke up the next morning naked and drunk, hungover.
Nah,
the
she's
tally.
not like
I
that.
thought
She's
you were
not like
gonna. I
that.
thought the
She's gonna watch
story
this
was
back.
gonna go somewhere.
No, that's maybe in the future. But right now, it's just like, look, if you watch this at some point, you already know the deal.
Nigga said
If you know
the
who
deal.
you are.
You know who you are. Look at him. See, this is what I told y'all when he left before. See.
She talks about you. She knows who you are.
Nah, don't bring me into this. Don't bring me into this. I'm not involved. I'm not
You're
involved.
eventually gonna be involved.
I'm not involved. Know what I mean? I ain't the best man. I'm a good man. I'm the man on the side of the man.
I'm just in the background lurking.
So what's happening in hip hop? You told me something outside. Niggas is mad at each other.
Max being Jim Jones.
Max being Jim Jones. Do you think Jim Jones? Of course, Jim Jones gonna entertain it. What are we talking about?
Supposedly, Max B made like a diss. He dropped a diss
Can
record.
he-
Supposedly, just
Can he do that though? Because he's on probation, no? Is he out free?
I think he's free. But he served 16 years. How you gonna be on probation after that? Well,
Yeah, we should ask, right?
uh,
I got Perplexity the other day. Let's see. Let's ask Perplexity.
Perplexity. What's that?
It's a new AI app. It's no sponsor. It's a new AI app like ChatGPT.
This ain't a shout out. Perplexity. We're just you.
Does Maxie B have parole or probation since he's out of jail? See, the question is, he's under community supervision. What is the crowd got to watch it?
The world gotta watch you?
He's not completely off paper. Multiple reports says that he had release plan include 5-year period of
Oh,
supervision.
He's under 5 years.
Yeah, so he
supervised.
he
Supervised
shouldn't be doing
suspension.
no diss tracks if that's the case though.
But it depends what are the rules of his supervision.
Nah, it don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Nah, it don't matter the rules. Don't even get involved with bullshit.
But that's why I think that's why he also came out and said that wasn't a diss towards like Jimmy and his wife.
Oh, all
'Cause
right.
the public perception was, Max B dropped a record, and it
you
sounds like he's dissing Jimmy and his wife.
All right, so let me ask you something. Do you think that that's a... Say you get into a beef with somebody, right?
Mhm.
Why does that happen? Every song that you put out after that, everybody is gonna say that any bar that you said is against that dude. Kind of like with Drake. You know what I mean? Kendrick. Like everything he says, everybody thinks he's dissing Drake now.
Yep.
And everything I mean, everything Drake says, everybody thinks he's dissing Kendrick. And everything Kendrick says, he is
And vice
actually
versa.
dissing Drake.
Yes, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is that something that you're going to have once you have beef with somebody until you in the public say, yo, there's no more beef, no more smoke?
Well, there's different levels of beef. Like
Well,
the 50
them
Cent
niggas-
Ja Rule beef still going on to this day. And it's been going on for over 25 years.
Yeah, but they decide to be locked in with one another, though. They decide to be locked in with one another.
You were there in Jamaica Ave watching him?
They decide. No, I'm saying now they do. Like give me a break. You know what you know. At the end of the day,
Because they all in they fucking
what
50s
verses
now.
what verses showed us though? What verses showed us though is if you take good music and you put good music in the building, no matter who made the good music, it makes for a good night, and it celebrates us, our culture and our tradition of hip hop. Right? When you could get a verses and it's 20 and 20 songs, that's 40 songs that had an impact on people's lives. That did something, that shifted the world or the culture. When you get these, that's what verses show you. So when you get Ja Rule and you look at his catalog and you look at 50 in his catalog, they may not be long runs. Is in the virtue of everything, Jay-Z's a long run. Drake is a long run.
Eminem's a long run.
Eminem's a long run. In the virtue of everything, Ja Rule and 50 Cent didn't have major long runs in music. But what they did and the impact they had, if they could put the bullshit to the side, they could probably have a dope verses. You know what I'm saying? They could probably fucking they could probably do dope shows and tours and shit like that.
Ja already did a verses with Fat Joe.
Well, yeah, he ain't got no more songs, right?
Well, Fat Joe
I
never
don't
really
think that
had
was-
like
yeah,
a very pleasant run of music. There's songs I know from
Fat Joe too got a long career. You can't even like
Yeah, he around, but he's more of a personality than like an artist now at this point.
no. But if Fat Joe showed you anything, that if your rapping is a C plus and you can do everything, no disrespect.
Oh, you mean-
His rapping's a C plus. I'm not saying that he's terrible. He's not like low.
Supposedly,
But-
some of them was written.
I believe it. He says it, nigga.
Oh, he does say it.
He say it like, but at a certain point, you got to give it up to the person that's the performer. His writing may not be up to par, but as a performer, he never had to do much. He didn't have to Chris Brown it and dance and sing. Yo, he just sat there in all his videos and was fat. You know what I mean? Just Fat Joe. You know, like he's just Fat Joe in all his videos.
He lived his name.
In all his videos, he's never doing nothing extra. He's never doing nothing where he needed an asthma pump. He just fat. He just Fat Joe in his videos making music. You know what I mean? Think about the shit with Khaled and Rihanna. You know what I mean? Think about like he makes hits.
Oh yeah, that's another controversy there.
What?
You hear what T-Pain said about?
Oh, he said fuck Khaled, right?
That's- But supposedly he said fuck something.
He
like,
said that's the wait.
that was wrong. He didn't say fuck DJ Khaled.
But he said the problem with the industry is that niggas calling each other's brothers and
Yeah,
they niggas call each other's brothers and they think it's a rite of passage already because and that's not even industry shit. That's hood shit.
Yep.
That's hood shit. That's hood shit and I would assume that's not even hood shit. That happens in everyday lives. Yeah, what's up, brother? You know, you see a person every day. Maybe you have a little business with them, and now you consider them a brother, and they think it's a rite of passage to do you dirty. I get his point.
Yep.
But what's his real point? What were you saying?
But because supposedly he was saying like fuck DJ Khaled, like, but it wasn't really. He didn't say fuck DJ Khaled. He said like something. And he said like something fucking DJ Khaled. Da 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 da. He didn't say like fuck DJ Khaled, so people misinterpreted that, and that part of the interview went viral because it almost insinuated he was saying fuck DJ Khaled when he wasn't. And then because he was going back and forth about, oh, DJ Khaled will always hit me up for records, and then it would be like, hey, you call me brother, but it's like, you're not really my brother. We're just like mostly coworkers. And then when I tell you no for a record, you want to go and do stuff with other artists now, and oh, I'm gonna make them money. It's like he's like, I'm cool with what the money I got. Like I don't need like no more money. It's
Well,
like,
like
no,
he,
I'm gonna
like
work
he
with
threatened
others.
them. He threatened them with it. Like I'm gonna just go work with another.
And
nigga.
I think that was when the shift happened when he started working with Drake and started relying on Drake for all his hits. If you notice, like around the time when that run with like I'm so hood,
I don't even know it. Yeah,
like during that part, because remember like when
I'm so.
Khaled was coming up,
Mm-hmm.
T-Pain was on a lot of those like early Khaled records. And then who started coming up? Drake. And then Drake started becoming like Khaled's go-to for a lot of his like hits, like No New Friends. What's the other one he got with like Stay Scheming and stuff?
Stay scheming.
Yep. Yeah, even though it was like a French Montana, but it still had Drake on it.
I just want some Mickey D.
Anyway, but you could like for free. Well, like Pop Star, those were all like Drake tracks with DJ Khaled. But T-Pain felt like, oh, that he found a new guy because I said no that one time. But I'm your brother.
I mean, I'd be a band with you. What you want me to do? I'm gonna be Devil's Avocado. What you want me to do? As like this phone's gonna die. I have to put my phone. No. Like, what you want me to do? Like, yo, I'm on a roll right now. I'm making mad beats. I got the right conversation. I got the ability to turn the key with mad conversations with people. You know what I mean? I got the ability to turn the key and I got mad leverage. I'm doing numbers. I got the backing from Joey and Terror Squad. I did my work. Now I'm here, and my formula worked. Cause look, I got Rick Ross, I got Ace Hood, I got T-Pain, I got Lil Wayne, I got my formula works. I'm DJ Khaled now. And now I come to you for a feature. And I'm like, yo, listen, let's keep getting money, nigga. It's working. And you like, yo, actually, I'm good right now. I got enough money. I don't want to even. I'm good right now, bro. I need a break or whatever your excuse is. I'm good right now. So now, what am I supposed to do? Wait for my brother to fucking be ready again? Nah. I gotta go have these conversations and leverage what I've created with the songs I made with you. Cause that's all the songs I made with you is what I use to leverage to have conversations with other artists, to go to a Drake and be like, yo, look, this worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, and go to a Rihanna, yo, this worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, you leverage what you did before in order to get to the next thing. Cause you're only as good as what you did last. Woo! You know what I'm saying? Like, so I could get DJ Khaled moving on to the next thing, bro. I gotta keep growing. I'm in this shit for me and my money. I'm in this shit for my career. We entertainers, we could only entertain but for so long. You know what I'm saying? And when the time is, when you're hot, bro, when the time is hot to do it, like, I don't think Khaled is that hot right now. I don't think Khaled's been hot for a while.
No, he's been actually quiet.
So you know.
That's more because of the Palestine like thing with Israel. That's why he's mostly been quiet.
One thing don't have nothing to do with the other, bro. Go work.
That's how they perceive it.
That one thing don't got nothing to do with the other. You're an entertainer. You're supposed to entertain.
But the moment he does anything or tries to be funny, like he just been basically posting on World Star showing off his freezer with all like ice cream. Like he has like a whole freezer section in his fridge with like Haagen-Dazs, Ben and Jerry's, those ice cream sandwiches.
See, but you look weird when you. That's my point, though, yo. You guys.
But then in the comments, it's like free Palestine. Wait, what's wrong with you? Why you not talking about like,
you guys?
War going on.
You guys don't understand. As entertainers, the only way to fight blowback
is blower back.
Is shut up and rap.
He can't rap.
But he does what he does. You know what I mean? Just do music. You don't got to be showing off your ice cream collection, you fat ass. You know what I mean? You don't got to say nothing about the politics, you idiot. You don't got to say nothing about politics, you idiot. Come on. All you got to do is shut up and rap. Shut up and make your music. Shut up and make songs that we like to listen to. And everything will be okay, I promise. You dudes got the fucking keys to the kingdom and you guys do stupid shit. Yeah, look, he's fat ass. He looks like the penguin. My bad. I ain't mean to do that.
Nigga got like 10 briars.
Yeah, but you're doing it to yourself though. You went from being an advocate for skinny people and losing weight and all this shit to looking like a slob, bro. You look like a slob. And you know what? I'd be a band with you.
DJ Calories.
DJ Calories. That's why he's built like a full-size mattress. Let's go. We're here now. This is why he ain't losing no weight. He works out to make sure he don't gain more weight. I got it. Bro bought all the same day just to do that video. You got a free Palestine wave. Pissing me off taking that damn long to open up them ice cream sandwiches. Go help your people, nigga. This may be a flex at some point, but it no longer is. It's overconsumption. It's gross. It's hoarding. He hasn't said a damn word while his people living through genocide and famine. It's unbearably disgusting, to be honest. They're going to
get on his ass about that.
Diabetes. Let's go, champ. And caps.
This thing got like 30.
What about your starving fellow in Palestine who have no food? This is why he looked like that. He in big back paradise. This is why he's been working out for 10 years and hasn't lost a pound. The way he opened that box was diabolical. We're going to be calling him DJ Left Leg because his diabetes going to take the right. I'm done. DJ Left Leg because his diabetes going to take the right.
Yeah, but he did take a while to open that box. It took like about a minute.
This ain't us. This ain't us, I promise.
Internet. It's just the internet.
It's internet, I promise.
Look, the internet's not real, all right? It's not real. It's not real. But he did take a while. Wait. Look, let's go for the moment he opened the box. Look, he gets the box at 10 seconds,
Let
right?
me get one of those Celsius, puppy.
Look how long he's taking. Wait, look at that.
This nigga can't even find a tear.
Look at that.
You know what it is? Because his nails are fucking manicured. He probably can't. He probably don't want to hurt his nails.
Look, you can open the box back. Why are you ripping the box? Now you fuck up how the way the fridge looks.
Nah, but he wild. He wild.
It took him like 15 seconds to get into.
I wish you would have told me that shit was AI.
I would believe him if it was. If AI was that, then it would be a lot easier to deal with all these motherfuckers.
But you see my point though? My point is that though, like you haven't done nothing. All you gotta do is just shut up and do what you're good at doing. That goofy shit that you do, that's why you get clowned on the internet. And you know what? Maybe we the clowns, cause you got mad money, you sitting on this, sitting on that. But you gotta understand something about a throne. Thrones are meant to be dethroned. You know what I'm saying? Nobody sits up. You can sit up on your high castle all you want. Niggas be knowing the truth. You haven't done no music. You are not relevant right now. What's going on? Nobody's looking for you. So that's a truth that you may not want to live with.
And they want you to free Palestine.
And then you got to free Palestine, homie. Or at least send them some of the ice cream sandwiches.
Say something.
Nah, just send them some of them ice cream sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Like
they starving. You got Klondike and Briars.
But then you speak too soon because, let's be honest. I think the most righteous people don't speak about their righteousness, and they don't produce receipts for you. But for all we know, he could be sending millions of dollars to his people over there or whoever his family is over there. He could be taking care of a whole host of people, and
just be quiet about it.
But just be quiet because he don't gotta broadcast that, and then he don't want to look away by broadcasting that. So we're just joking.
I hate broadcasting.
But you are fat. You know what I mean? The fat Palestine shit, I don't give a fuck. You're fat though. You're fat. You gotta take care of that, homie. Can't be working out in one video and then the next video eating fucking ice creams.
Like one thing I always hate when it comes to like people in general is
I gotta stop talking about fat people. I love that.
Like when they do when people do like certain things and they say that they're like, oh, we making history. This is just like a sidebar, but when people, we're making history by doing this, and it's like, no, you're not. That's not history. You're just making a moment for yourself, for your brand. Like making history is like something that's gonna like change like people like change like making the car, invented the car was history. Like you doing like shit like I don't want to say like what they be doing maybe off the camera, but because I saw something like literally a couple hours ago like on this guy I know saying that they're making history. I was like, no, you're not. You're doing what pretty much everybody else is doing. That's not making history. If everybody else is doing it, that's not history.
I agree with you. They're making history for themselves.
Yes,
I agree with you. I also think that in order to be a historical figure, you have to accumulate a whole bunch of historical moments. that may have been accomplished by other people, but for you, it's a historical moment. And I think if you accumulate enough historical moments for yourself, whether they're feats that somebody else has conquered before, or whether they're just like brand new feats, because people have climbed Mount Everest before, but if you did it, it's still historical. It's still for you historical, and to a lot of other people will be historical too, because like, damn, he did it. I think if you do enough of those Mount Everest climbs, I'm speaking, not for real. Don't go up there 20 times. But I'm just saying, you do enough
people,
things.
there's bodies up there.
But you do enough things. But if you could do that, God bless you. That's historic. There's enough things in this world that you could do in a historic way. Add to your book of just like your passport. Yo, I did this. I jumped over that. I left over this. I went here. I saw this. I swam with these. I was in diving there. This thing right here, this journey right here, I think that's what makes you a historical person. I think
you.
For not only for you, but it can change somebody else's life as long as when you can make that history, when you put it into a book, when you put it into a movie, when you like, I love historical biographies and I know a lot of it is propaganda and somebody portraying another story, but even the way to deliver it, if 80% of it is true, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't include the fact that this guy had a slave, or this guy got like who's the president that got I think it's Jefferson. He got a black family as well.
Yeah, like a lot of.
But they found each other later in life.
Yep.
They found each other later in life. It's Jefferson. Am I speaking out of turn? It was Jefferson.
Like supposedly 15.
Kids. So if you don't put that in a movie, if you don't put that in a historical movie to explain somebody's life, then you failing. You gotta have that. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you accumulate enough and you deliver it properly, yeah, you are a piece of history. And I don't mean it. I mean you are a piece of changing history, because you may have done all these things that may not mean something to everybody. But if you see somebody do something and it changes you and makes you become great because of it, they just did it for you. You know what I mean? Job is done. Like, bro, I tell you, I think the best part about living in 2025 is that we can go on these apps like ChatGPT and Perplexity and read about these people that aren't here no more. You know what I mean? Read history about that. Yo, you see those meta glasses, nigga? Nigga, when you look at shit, it tells you what the shit is. When you look at things, if I look at that styrofoam cup right now and I say, Meta, what is that? It'll tell me what it is. And if I go, Meta, what it's made out of? It'll tell me what it is. Yo, they got headphones now. If you speak to me in another language, it translates it. The phone does it. I seen a cop the other day dealing with a Mexican, and he was telling the phone what to say, and the phone would repeated it back to the Mexican for him. And then the Mexican talked to the phone, and then he heard what the Mexican. This technology is right here. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's beautiful we live in this era. You are right though. I won't take it away from him, though. It was a historical moment for him. It's if you do things for yourself that you find historical for you, just don't stop there. Keep making more. Cause nigga, look, you've been on the news I don't know how many times. Nigga, you know how many people be like, and he's on the news. I've been on the news 12 times. Who gives a fuck? Yep. That ain't shit.
Somebody else saying the same
thing. For you like, nigga, I've been on the news. You get it? Like, can't ever take it away from you, no matter what the fuck anybody else thinks.
And like, even for me, doing like being on the news and stuff, is like, I'm not saying that I'm making history by being on the news.
You are though.
Like, I'm just living my life, and if people perceive it as me making history, then that's great. But
you are, though, 'cause you're gonna get
I'm never
grandkids. Yeah, grandkids are gonna show them that clip.
Like, it's a part of their history then for my offspring to see that. But like, I'm glad I can be able more to inspire than to make history for somebody. Like, if I can inspire a new generation, give us like, hey, we can be on TV. Hey, this is something more than just like a toy. Where I'm being with like a bunch of influencers, I'm being on TV and doing commercials and like going out there. I want to inspire. I want to be impactful than like somebody that's like perceived to be making history. Like, oh, I'm doing Walk the Dog on fire. Oh, he made history by doing Walk the Dog on fire. I'm like,
Mad niggas have done walk the dog on fire.
Yeah, there's people that literally lit kerosene, dumped out the dog, and lit up an entire street.
But I think that's another thing. You can't. Who are you to tell me what I find historical? Because if that's the first and last time I ever seen walk the dog on fire, you just made history for me.
Now, I mean, even with that, it's like you're almost kind of battling it. And that's like if you die and then you go to the pearly gates, it's like, oh, you're going to hell. Who are you to tell me I could go to hell? I'm supposed to be in heaven. I could use that argument for anything. It's like, oh, we're gonna have mac and cheese tonight. Who are you to tell me I'm gonna have mac and cheese tonight?
But you got that. That's your God-given right, though. Unfortunately, and that that's some shit. Imagine you get to the pearly gates and God be
not
like,
North Korea.
God be like, why? But no, it is though. It's their.
You're gonna have mac and cheese whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, I'm gonna kill you because the emperor made it.
I know you're being facetious, but it sucks that it's their God-given right too, yo. Like I don't know how the fuck humans got here. I don't know. That's one thing I said at Thanksgiving table. Because everybody was talking about what they were thankful for, and before I was rudely interrupted, you know who you are. Before I was rudely interrupted, what I did say was, I don't know what brings everybody here at this table right now. Something that happened over 200 and something years ago, with pilgrims, even that's like a massacre story, right? Like with pilgrims and something about coming together and eating. I don't know how that all factions where we're here now, and not only that, throughout your whole year, nigga, you work, you bust your ass, you have your problems, you have your broken relationships, you have your money issues, right? Like you have your issues throughout your whole year. People dying, grandma getting older,
But what are you thankful for?
And then all of a sudden you come to this fucking table and you pick your head up, and if hopefully you're blessed, and there's 20 people in your presence for Thanksgiving, and they're all family, and you sit there and you're like, I get the thankful part in Thanksgiving. I get it, because whatever energy is in the world, it happened to all be able to be in this one place right now. And it sucks because it don't normally last long. You know what I mean? So absorb it when you get in there. When you first get into the party, absorb how good it is. Right. Because by 9:30, 10 o'clock, Uncle Tito is probably on Tito's. And yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's like
Aunt Lauren is feeling a little spicy and wants to curse out Aunt Susie. And now it begins. You know what I told people? The real Thanksgiving. You know what I told people at Thanksgiving when shit started going sour? There was certain people at the table, and they all were in attention because they knew it was about to go sour. They were all like mongooses. They were just like, yo, and I did this just to calm it down. I was like, okay, everybody, this is your captain speaking. We see a little bit of turbulence along in the front. I just want everybody to strap in real quick. Just make sure you're strapped in, and we shall be fine. All right, I will contact you when we get past this. We will get past this. And I hung up, and I looked at the girls, and I was like, come on, ladies, strap in. And that was just before the night went crazy, B.
What happened that...
I don't even want to talk about Thanksgiving. At some point, I will just say this. No matter how you can love somebody from a distance, and you gotta know how to maneuver with that. So like if you know that there's a chance that somebody you're around, somebody you're with, or when you put certain people together, that dynamite is gonna, you know what I mean? Fire is gonna happen. There's a chance.
Yep, but there's smoke, there's fire.
So you know what you gotta do? You gotta go there and remove yourself. Because if you love those people and you go, you want to be around them, cool. It don't have to be for a long period of time. What you do on Thanksgiving, you go in, you pop in, and you pop out. It's no longer your problem. That's what happens with. Lately, as I've gotten older, I won't lie to you. The holidays go 50-50, whether they're right, whether they're good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like some would say the wrong people are at the table. You know what I mean? Because some would say, like, if the chemistry is always going to be this way anytime they come together, then maybe the chemistry's poor. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that. That's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe just the chemistry's poor. But for one time a fucking year, you guys should shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's one fucking time. It's one fucking meal. It's a couple goddamn hours. Well, you got the 364, 363 of the year to hit this person up and beef with them. You want to do it today at this table right now? Right now? You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta like put their big boy pants on and be like, not today. That's all I'm asking. All I'm asking, like, when it comes to holidays, buck up, Bart. Comes to holidays, bro, put your pride to the egos to the side. When you leave grandma's house, when you leave mom's house, when you leave the house, go take that shit outside. We ain't gotta address this shit over here. And that's what I've been witnessing over the past couple of holidays. Just when there's a problem, it gotta be addressed because it is what it is though. People are what they are. That's why future Gil will be very, very far away.
Oh,
so nobody can reach me for holidays except a phone call or FaceTime.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, I guess we can go right to the top of Ray J. What happened to him on Thanksgiving?
Wow, yeah, we got it. We coming towards the end too.
So this is a good closer.
This is a good closer. Reggae Records.
That's his actual label.
Reggae Records.
No, I think he has an agency called The Gagency.
The Gagency.
I'm not kidding. He literally has like a thing called The Gagency.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Yeah, I heard it. I heard it on the JBP. I heard the clips there, to be honest with you. And I don't know. You know what's weird? And even when cops are involved, even when it gets that far, until things get like escalated, putting your life on camera seems pretty all right, right? For these celebrities. You guys are celebrities. It's nothing. You guys want to live stream. Like this is what you want. You want to show your house, your world to the world. You want to let the world in, even for a brief moment. People waiting for you to fuck up. We're on the other end of those cameras just waiting for you to crash out. You know what I'm saying? People watch us because they're just waiting for me to say some outlandish shit. People on the internet look for the crash out. So Ray J is a genius because he's a walking crash out. He's a walking crash out. And he knows how to make people crash out with him. You understand? Like, I think that at some point you got to realize that maybe your baby mom and you, all that you guys have to have in common is your kids. You ain't got to have conversation. You could be cordial, but being together on Thanksgiving, like, I wouldn't go to an ex's crib on Thanksgiving.
No, absolutely not.
I wouldn't go even if invited.
Nope.
I wouldn't go if we broke up a week before.
I wouldn't go if we broke up a year before.
No. If we broke up last Monday and we got into an argument on Monday and Thanksgiving's on Thursday, I'm not coming to your parents' house. I'm not.
What's he say, please?
Yeah, because that's what happens, right? Yo, come on, you're not going to come. Now they're going to know we're arguing. Everybody's going to ask me.
Yep.
Yo, shut the fuck up. That's not my problem.
That's the fire you got to walk through.
That's your problem. That's not my family. Why would I be around and thumbs down, even though it's a personal preference, thumbs down to you moms and you family members, you dads, and you that invite the ex over, that are still cool with the ex. I get it. That's your,
that's your relationship.
That's your relationship and shit. But what relationship is more important? The one with your kid? The one with your family member? The one with your blood? Or the relationship with the person they were with before? You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate family.
It's almost disrespectful.
Nigga,
that's disrespectful.
I've been to barbecues where exes are at barbecues. I've been to barbecue where exes at barbecues. Not mine. But, like, I've been with my man. I'm going to my man's house, and his ex is there. And I'm like, yo, didn't you tell me you broke up with? Yeah, my family's still cool, though, bro. I'm like, so how do you bring... He's like, yo, son, I've come home before, and she's in the crib. She even got a man. I was like, nigga. He's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people be, and God bless you if you could be quiet. Like
if you cut off in my family. Like, if I don't fuck with you anymore, my whole family don't fuck with you anymore.
Yeah, see, but I think that's wrong too, though.
And then even with that, even when we don't fuck with you anymore, they still try to like proceed to be in your life in some way, like still following like if your mom, dad, and sister on Instagram or Facebook and stuff, just to get a glimpse into your life and how you doing.
Yeah, that's just weird too, though. On that,
That's
end.
very fucking weird.
Because if you stop dating me,
cut me off.
See, but
Tell your friends to cut me off too. I don't got a real relationship with them. I only have a relationship with them because of you.
See, respectfully though, I think there's a way to handle that though. I think that you should, if you've been with a chick for a little while, 5-6 years, and you're not talking to her no more, I think if you really need to cut, like, it's weird because Facebook and social media life is not who you really are. So why do I have to unfollow you to show the world I don't talk to you? Like, what the fuck is the difference? I just don't have to talk to you. I don't have to go out of my way to now look for all your family members on my fucking Instagram and delete all your family members because I'm cool with them and you and me aren't together no more. Because I hate people that do that. There's people that do that, right? Yo, delete my sister out of your thing. Delete my mom out of your thing. Delete my father. Don't follow none of my friends. There's people that tell their person that they're not dating no more not to follow. That's weird. That's weird. You want me to go out of my way to unfollow people because you don't want me to talk to them? I'm just not going to talk to them.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, if they happen to like or comment on any of my shit I'm doing, that's more on them than you. Than me. Like, you broke up the relationship with them. Like, why I gotta unfollow people because you fucked up with them. That's you.
But see, that's why I say Ray J. Back to Ray J. Their relationship is an uncanny one because they play with fire.
And then guns and children got involved.
Yeah, they play with fire though. They play with fire. They got their shit up on the internet. Ray J's a little bit of a and
he's off a little bit.
But he kind of had right to be a hothead to an extent to say something.
But to that extreme when there's a gun involved, no. Because at first the reports were saying like, oh, there's this man, because they would thought that was like Princess Love, that's his baby mom. That was Princess Love's man, like her man, like stopping him. But it was her cousin.
Yeah, but if you in my house,
I was like, that.
If you in my house and you trying to take my kids out of my house and you're drunk or impaired, and I feel threatened in any way, if I have the authority, if I don't have the authority, if I have the authority though, you asked out. You asked out. This is my crib, and you're touching my kids when you're impaired. That's 3 strikes right there. I got a burn on me? Yeah, I'm kind of going to go get Roscoe. I'm going to go get Roscoe. If the situation calls for Roscoe, why I got to sit here argue with a drunk bitch, first off. Secondly, who's this nigga? Who this nigga touch? Who did this? So that's why I say I kind of get it. The only thing I don't get is the cameras. We shouldn't know about this. Like, we shouldn't know about this.
That's what kind of dilutes everything you said. He was trying to prove, because it's like now the world knows you did that.
Yeah, but
why does the world have to know you did that?
At some point,
it's content for you.
That's one major thing is content. Regardless, it's
good or bad, it's content.
But the second thing, I think when you're in those moments, bro, I think when you're in that mode, because I've been there where it's like, I dragged the sledgehammer down a block. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Dragged the sledgehammer down the block. Nigga, that was a good 30-step walk. You think within that whole 30-step walk, I was thinking anything?
Let me pull a camera out and watch people see me be crazy.
You think I was thinking about any of those cameras on that block? You think that I was thinking about, you think I was thinking about...
But it wasn't you holding the camera.
Turning back to the car?
Like, he was holding the camera like, hey, look, he's taking my kids. It's not like it was like the security camera catching that shit and he posted it.
Well, but again, people's retardation is different. I didn't think about cameras be watching me, and I was being loud by dragging it up the block to make a point, right? Him... That's his level of I don't give a fuck. I get paid off of this. Yep. This is content for me. I'm gonna show everybody, this whole world, that that was his level of I don't give a fuck.
And now he's permanent banned on Twitch for that.
I mean,
so now he gotta go either somewhere else or find a new grift to get like money.
Patreon.
Sell those Raycons on YouTube.
Patreon.
But it's like, Nope. Would you pay to see Ray J content?
After that, I think that's the point.
I mean, I'm not saying he got a fan base, but it's
Nigga,
like
I think that's the point. Joe Budden was the highest paid guy in Patreon.
yeah, making like $1 million a month. Or
You know
some crazy
why?
shit.
Because they want enough people want to see and hear his personal shit. You know, if
I mean, he talks.
if
About
Ray
everybody.
J got a good, yeah, but he don't. I have a feeling they do a little bit more on Patreon. We
like,
don't know because
look,
we don't see it, but I have a feeling they
I
probably do.
respect Joe Budden. I love Joe Budden. It's like probably the stupidest criticism I have of Joe Budden. I really, really hate the way he laughs. I hate how he laughs.
All right, that's yeah.
It's a stupid criticism, but I just hate when he does like that shit.
Yo, but
I feel like I get PTSD for every time.
if Ray J has a good, if Ray J has a good PR guy, if Ray J has good people around him to turn this into a business venture, getting kicked off Twitch, cool. Look, I can't be on YouTube anyway, or he don't want to be on YouTube. Just straight Patreon, and never turn that camera off. And now,
do like 24-hour live streams.
nigga, even if it's only hot for 6 months, if you get
Fuji did that.
If you get 200,000, 300,000 people at $5 a piece for 6 months, nigga, you good.
I doubt 300,000 people are going to be watching him.
If he's good.
If he gets a couple thousand, because you got to think like in terms of like how much would it cost? Like how much is he going to charge to watch him for 24 hours? Like is it $1? Is it $5? $10?
Yeah, but you know what they say.
I don't even watch him when he was free.
When you catch somebody doing something for the first time, that's crazy, right? That's most likely that's not the first time they did it. So I have a feeling he probably got more footage in the cut. He's the king of footage in the cut. What are we talking about? Him and Kim K. He's the king.
That's a Kim K come up. Right there.
But that's my point. I have a feeling, yo, Ray J, and Whack 100, they're the kings of stashing footage. Yo, if you put a paywall and you have mad footage behind it, even if you only have 6 months of work, nigga, you can
I feel
get
like
paid.
with Whack 100, there's a lot of like he got paperwork on every single person. Like as soon as Matt Speed came out, he said I got paperwork on him. I said, nigga was in jail for 16 years. What kind of paperwork you got on this man?
It don't matter. Whack 100's a genius. He's an extorter.
If I blow up, you gonna have paperwork on me yo-yo it? Then what? Is he gonna have paperwork on me?
No, Whack 100's a general. He's already seeing your come up. He's already seeing you come up, and what he's doing is, before you can take any videos down to you that are embarrassing, he got somebody he's paying, and he's like, yo, look into this guy, save everything that's incriminating. He's coming up right now. I want to have shit on him. And then he's gonna fucking, what's this dude? Suge Knight you. But he's gonna Suge Knight you in the 2025 way.
You gotta sign the death row.
You know the 2025 way to Suge Knight you? He's gonna come with a flash drive. He's going to go, look, you see this? This is everything I got on you. I want 50% of that next song you do. What? I want 50% of that next song you do because I got your career right here. And if you want the last 10 years of all this bullshit that you've been putting out to be out, then here. Nigga, Whack, that's what Whack 100 is. He's a general, B. He's not stupid. He see people coming up, and if he knows you got a hint of street dirt on you,
he's gonna use it.
He gonna start gaining it so he could use it on you. So the day you talk crazy about him, the day you talk out of pocket, or the day he needs to do something, he gonna extort you. Bro, that's the only way Whack 100 shifts himself into being into that space because he's not stupid. You know what I mean? Trucking company, it's shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
why the fuck you have that?
What?
Well, trucking company.
Because that was his come up. What are you talking about? That's a genius. You get your CDL. You become owner operator. You got a good credit score. You got yourself a couple trucks. So now you just have to hire the drivers. A lot of people that have CDLs. They don't look to own and operate. They look to just be workers. Pay them $2,000, $1,500 a week.
You know what? I believe that because they're in like Prohibition in the 1930s. That's why a lot of like small time Italian like mobsters got their come up by owning trucking companies in order to like bypass like certain like checkpoints during that time.
Yeah.
They would we're just delivering flowers, and it'll be like just alcohol hidden in like.
But
all
it'd be
these trucks.
insurance things.
Yeah.
For example, I got a shipment of alcohol. I go park in a diner, and then I got an arrangement that somebody's gonna steal that truck. So they steal that truck, and now I call DOT. I call insurance, and I say, "Yo, listen."
That's how they did in the 30s.
and now we double up. Yeah, listen. My point is that you can make money owning a trucking business. Trucking right now, I think in California, I forget the number, but a lot of jobs were taken away from CDL drivers because they were obtaining CDLs illegally. They weren't legal to the United States. They didn't have illegal paperwork, and since it was fraudulent, the government looked into them, and a lot of people lost their CDLs. And truck driving is a big business.
Oh, yeah.
I
If
recommend
you know what you're
anybody,
doing.
if you don't know if you don't know what to do with your life when you're 17, 18, 19,
Be a
go
truck
get your
driver.
go get your CDL because you'll have guaranteed money in your pocket all the time. And my point is that
It's a lot of driving.
like Whack 100, yo, if you smart, like if I was smart,
I mean, he manages game too,
but if I
and
was smart, I
Blueface.
would open up a truck business, have a couple trucks, have a couple workers, and you're always okay. You know what I mean? You need trucking. Trucking is something that's always going to be. It's like food and water. How do you think shit gets to the store? Why do you think we don't have a Tesla truck yet that drives itself? Because it's not comparable.
They're trying.
You know what I'm saying?
They try to make it. They're trying to make it.
It's hard to get that legal though. It's not comparable because who you gonna blame when the truck drives off the road and kills somebody? You can't. Who you gonna blame? A company? They're gonna fight that in court all day and say it was the computer that bugged out, not our fault. You know what I mean? Like, and you can't. This is why they won't allow that on the road because you need all cars to be autonomous.
Man-made.
Yeah,
Man has to be in the car.
Well, no, you need them to be all autonomous in order to have a truck that drives itself without a person.
Unless
You need
do like
all
a
the
RC
cars around you to be
Unless
communicating
you
on
do
one
it-
satellite.
Unless you do it like you're in a control pit and
There's
you're
no
controlling the car,
There's no well that you can do.
like Grand Theft Auto, like you're playing a video game and shit.
I don't think that works because I think
When it's
they've-
real people, it's much terrifying. It's not
that-
like Grand Theft
I
Auto.
think they've done the studies that if you put somebody in, I don't on a whole, human beings can't sit there for hours surrounded by blue screens. The blue screens and the blue lights fuck you up.
Yep.
And the only way to dynamically project what the driver is seeing is to have those LED blue screens. So a person being there for hours, nigga, nah. You'll be done. That nigga be fucked up. You can't do that. You have to actually be driving the truck in order to get all your senses activated.
You're pretty much being a streamer at that point.
Well, you're not using all your senses at once, so you're at an insufficient decline when it comes to trying to operate a big machine from a distance. You don't have your senses. It's just not possible.
I agree.
Tired.
I'm always done. I'm tired. It's barely 10. Just 10 o'clock.
But yeah, I don't know. What do you think is to come of it?
With that, I mean, he definitely got to get some type. He got to go to court because he got arrested for it. So he.
Do you think he gets back on the internet?
Oh yeah,
anytime
he was out.
soon?
He was out as soon as that shoot. Like he went to jail and came right back out the same day.
Does that show how much he cares? How
No,
stupid he is?
Okay, because you saw the response afterwards, right?
What?
The response video he made afterwards.
Nah, tell me.
He was like, "Oh, like if my kids, I was like you can't fool out with my kids." And like this man coming in my bedroom taking my kids.
That is violation, nigga.
But
Because I'm not gonna let the story goes to where it don't supposed to go. You in my house.
Yep.
We having an argument. Alright? We grown ups. If you wanna leave, leave. The kid is upstairs sleeping.
Yep.
You wanna go upstairs and take the kids, wake them up into this grown up argument which shouldn't have happened. Instead of letting them sleep, you wanna snatch her and take her with you. Then you got a dude coming in my bedroom.
Yeah, 2 strikes.
My kids is asleep.
You're getting shot in the leg or something.
In my bed and take my kids because all of y'all are drunk. Y'all can't drive with these kids drunk. I'm not letting it happen. This dude is.
All right, I get it. Okay, but then you know what? You gotta remember something too. All that shit gotta be proven. How you know that they were drunk? I hope there's cameras in the crib showing that they were drinking and chilling, and you could prove that. You can't just say somebody's drunk. You can't just And a lot of people the next day are good at doing that. They're good at playing the victim and making up conspiracies in order to get the crowd on their side, in order to get social media on their side. Just gotta prove all that. Like I'd have proved all that right there. You know what I would have did? I would have showed surveillance. I'd have been like, look at them. Look at that Grey Goose bottle. Look at that Don Julio bottle. Look at them all night. And you want me to let them drive? But you just saying it, it's hard. It's hard when you gotta have we live in the era of surveillance. Do yourself the favor, bro. Use the cameras wisely. Don't use it when you're picking up a gun. right,
Not-
right or
That's
wrong.
the worst possible moment to
Yeah.
screw yourself over in long run.
Not smart, Ray J.
No.
Not smart. I don't understand. Dude, you should have cameras all over your crib broadcasting this already. Like, if I had it, like, yo, right now I got 5 cameras in the crib.
Like you
But if
Ray-
I had a bigger crib, there'd be a camera in every room except a bedroom.
Like you Ray J. Like you Ray J, nigga. Like what the hell?
A lot of celebrities been getting their houses robbed too lately.
Oh yeah.
A lot of celebrities getting their houses robbed. That's not like, why you guys so stupid? Why you don't have a trained Doberman or a fucking trained dog there? You got so much money. You pay fucking $10,000-$15,000. You buy a $2,000 dog. You train it to be the vicious thing in the world. It only comes under your command. You want it to eat your wife, it'll do so. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're never home. Why you don't have cameras? Why you don't have fucking life alert or something? Like, I don't understand.
Life alerts when you old.
I
shit.
know, but do something, bro. Like, Sloman Shield. Like, do something, nigga. Like,
Wow, Sloman Shield. They go way back.
like, yo, do something, bro.
Shield your home, the Sloman Shield.
Like, yo, do something. You guys have mad money and you lack security. What are we doing over here, bro? Hire me. Yeah, I'm fucking pay for room and board. I stay there all year round, yo. Just fucking in the front yard like a gnome.
Doing real security. That security job. That's a crazy security detail.
What?
Being up all night and you just chilling in the front yard waiting for somebody to do some shit. You have to be hidden. You couldn't just be right in the front because if I'm robbing, I see a security guard in the front. It's like, yep, can't go through there.
I mean, at that point, though, they got security cameras that they're sensor driven. So I would probably, any smart security system, you just sitting there waiting for beep, 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 beep. Yeah, ain't like, you ain't sitting there looking at the camera like you work for a Walmart and you're just looking for somebody to steal. That's a fucked up job. When you sit there, you got 36 cameras in front of you.
I worked at
and
Food
you
Emporium.
just trying to...
I worked at Food Emporium. I saw niggas always steal drinks and sodas and fucking candy. And they just run out the store. And then, like, my management would be like, oh, you gonna go get them? I'm like, no, nigga. As soon as they out the store, that's it. I'm not chasing like 8, 9 fucking, like, high school kids by myself.
Look, unless you starving and you need it. If you starving and you need it, I could get it.
Like, I'm getting $9 an hour. You think I'm fucking risking my job for those little kids got guns and some
shit? At the same time, if you starving and you need it, I think that you can ask somebody and they'll give it to you. We were all kids. We all stole before. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and be Paul Righteous teaching and shit. But as a grown adult and shit, I don't know. I look at myself. You know what I mean? Like, the thought of stealing is just so petty, stupid.
Right now.
And like, what the
like,
fuck?
Why did I steal that?
Yo, but there's 45-year-old, 50-year-old, 60-year-old.
Still steal.
I walk into Walgreens, bro, on a Sunday morning, and there's 2 fucking crackheads stealing toilet paper. And the lady's like,
crackheads.
Yo, the lady's like, yo, come on, man. Like,
wipe
really?
their ass.
It's 9 in the fucking morning.
They
yo,
gotta wipe their ass.
Y'all really gotta do this?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm a crackhead. My ass stinks.
But that's how the girl answered. She goes, yeah, I really gotta do this. This is the only way I survive and live. That's how you look when you steal. You look exactly like her. I'm just letting you know. Any age that you are at, I don't give a fuck how desperate you are. Ask. You look crazy when you steal.
Nobody asks, like, hey, can I steal this? And they'd be like, yeah, sure. Why not? We don't need that toilet paper. We don't need that toothbrush.
I was with a nigga that grabbed a little rubber, like, finger stick thingy. Like, I don't even know. It was just like a
fake, like those magic ones?
No, it was just like a rubber monster. It was green with eyeballs, and it looked like it fits on a pinky or something. And it was in a store. We leave the store, and then he's like, yo, look. And I look at him, I'm like, why? What compelled you to want to steal that? It wasn't even for sale. It looked like a little kid left it there. And just something in his brain said, yo, look.
Look what I stole.
That's stupid.
And then cops come and then like, oh.
Not even cops come. It belonged to nobody. But what was the point? You know what I mean? Like, where's that? You can walk us out anyway.
All right, so thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. I know they do. So follow me on social medias. Richie Loves Yours. Follow him, Fuma Mucho. You can all follow the channel. Thank you all. We love and appreciate you guys. Peace, love, and yo-yos.
Have a good
I hated them, but because I wanted to keep them with me. And as my obsession grew, I I was saving body parts such as skulls and skeletons, and eventually I did turn to cannibalism.
Look, I've been the flies way before I got appendicitis. And if you never heard of me...